Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one. I'm excited. I am going to be doing a full face of using one product, and it's a product from the drugstore. I'm going to be doing a full face of E.L.F. products, and most of these are new, some of them aren't. I've tried a few off camera, stuff like that, so it's not a first impression, it's just doing a full face of one product. I apologize, you are going to hear my son in the background. So, anyway, if you'd like to watch me do a full face of makeup only using one product, then keep on watching. Alright, so, to make this video pretty quick, my hair. I am going to just use all the products and then I'll kind of talk about them at the end. So I don't want this to be incredibly long. So we're just gonna get right to it. Alright, so, okay. So, there is one product that I'm going to be using, that's not by E.L.F. because I'm a dork and I didn't get a primer, and I want to try this foundation that I got with a primer. I tried it before without, and I want to see if it'll work better with a primer. So anyway, I am just going to be using my NYX Angel Veil primer. And I'm just gonna, yes, I'm going to hurry up and prime just kind of the center part of my face. Alright. Okay, and then I also have this glow lotion that I'm going to use from E.L.F. Alright, so I'm just going to put this glow lotion just on the high points of my face, where I like to have extra glow. So far I've been really liking this glow lotion. It's nothing that's too, like, glowy. But I do like it, and it feels pretty nice. But anyway, I'm just gonna kind of put it everywhere that I like shine. Alright, okay. So, I am going to be using, I tried getting the camouflage concealer or whatever it's called, but they were sold out. So I got the HD lifting concealer, and I have two shades here. One is too dark and one is just my skin tone. They didn't have anything lighter, which sucks, but what do you do? So I'm just going to be taking the lightest shade, which is Fair, and I'm just going to prime my eyes. And this is like pretty much just like my skin tone, so yeah. And then I'm going to use a damp beauty blender. And alright, and then I have this E.L.F. powder. It's called their Prime and Stay Finishing Powder, and it's a tinted shade, and it's the Translucent Fair Light. And I am going to just use this to Okay. Let's see, I think there was a mirror. Yeah, let me. Alrighty. Okay. So for the palette, I got their E.L.F. eyeshadow E.L.F. eyeshadow palette. It is the Everyday Smoky, and it looks like this. It's a very kind of cool tone, neutral-ish palette. Just take a fluffy angled brush, and I'm going to first dip into this like cream shade. And I have tried this palette before. It's okay. It's not the best. Sorry, there's a glare. Anyway, it's this color. It's totally washed out, but it's a cream shade. Let me see if that helped. Not really. So over the part. That's basically my skin tone. Alright, so now I'm going to take this kind of cool toned brown shade right there. And I am just going to place this in the crease here. Okay, now I'm going to take a smaller brush. Actually, no, I'm not. Alright, I'm going to just dip into, I'm going to dip into this darker, kind of a cool tone brownish color. I'm not sure how to describe it, but it's a darker brown color, hopefully. Oops. So, for the eyelid, I am going to just grab this white shade. It's actually white. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just using my finger, and I'm going to okay, and then on top of it, I'm just going to put it's kind of a pinky peachy, muted, I don't know, right there. And I'm just using my finger as well. This eyeshadow is very like crumbly. It's kind of a weird formula, but I'm going to put this just right here. Oops, I can fix that. Just kind of in the middle. It doesn't really do much, but it just adds a little bit of a gradient, I guess. And then I am just going to take my brush I used earlier with no additional product on it, and I'm just kind of going over it so it's blended. Cool. Alright. That's that. With that crumbly kind of pinky shade, I do get it kind of like falls down a little bit. So now we're going to do the complexion. Alright, so I've got the foundation, Flawless Finish Foundation by E.L.F. I have the color Light Ivory, and this color barely matches me. And I am going to apply half of it with my fingers, I think. No, I'm just going to apply it all with my fingers and then use a beauty blender to like smooth it out if we need to. So I'm just taking about one pump. It's pretty thick consistency, and I'm just gonna rub it in my fingers, and I'm going to rub it. Since I had said already that I've used this foundation before, I am not setting it with powder. I'm going to try today without setting it with powder. I had set it with powder a little bit ago, or the other times I tried it, and I don't like how it looks when it's set. So we are not setting it with powder. Alright, it looks all blended. I am going to maybe add, just so you guys can see a little extra coverage, I am going to just use a little bit on my finger and just build up certain areas. So like right there. Oh gosh. The pump is kind of silly. It's kind of hard to like push almost, and then it explodes out. So I just got too much. But I'm going to yeah, that's not covering that up very well. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so I'm just gonna build this all up. And maybe on my nose a little bit, because my nose looks super pink. Alright, gosh darn it. Just wipe it on my beauty blender. Okay. Alright. That part is done. Now we're going to take that same concealer we used. The problem, where did it go? Oh, here it is. The problem with this concealer is, even though it's pretty much my skin tone, it is a lot darker than the actual foundation. And so it looks a little funny, but I don't know. I feel like I don't really have to go anywhere today. Screw it, we'll just do it. Alright, so I need a mirror. I don't really have I've got this big old mirror, but alright, so I'm just gonna put some right in here. And I've used this concealer like twice now, and I'm pretty impressed with it. It's not bad. Yeah, so I am going to try and use this. Usually I use my finger, and that's what I did last time, but I am going to try. Alright, so I'm going to take a smaller brush here and mainly just set right in here. I think I just found the perfect way to use this brush. I got this Morphe brush, and I'll be honest, it sucks on the eyes. Like, I can't get it to do what I want it to do. Like, it doesn't work very well. With eyeshadow, not like what I typically go for, but I think I just found the most perfect way to set my under eye. Holy cow. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to use this more, but I think I'm digging this like weird prime and stay finishing powder stuff. It's cool. And then this brush, my under eyes look so smooth right now. Cool. Alright. Okay, let's finish the lower lash line. I'm just going to mimic what I did on the top. So first thing I'm going to start off with is that peachy shade. And we're just going to run this on the lower lash line. I'm going to take a smaller blending brush, go in with that gray kind of color. And then we're going to go with that darker, but I think for the bottom lashes I'm going to use this warmer this warmer brown shade right here, just to give it a little bit more warmth, and I'm just going to put it on this outer corner here. There we go. And then cheese and crackers. And then I'm just going to take probably the white shade that I put all over the lid, just to put right in here, just as like a base. This is really only a base to make kind of help the other color pop. I don't know if it really does much. And then I'm going to put that crumbly shade. I guess I'll just use my finger and put it right in here as well. Okay, done with the eyes. Alright, so that foundation sets down really well, and normally I know you should powder before you put anything on top of it, but I'm really enjoying the formula on these, and I don't think they'll skip. But just in case they do, we're just going to see how it goes. But it doesn't feel too tacky, so I think we're okay. So this is the Duo blush, and it says contour, but it's more of a bronzer color. Yeah, it's more of a bronzer color. It's definitely more warm toned, and then you've got a blush with it. And I have the one that has St. Lucia, or it's just called St. Lucia in it. I don't know. But I'm just going to take a smaller fluffy brush and just blend this. Okay, yeah, it's blending great, and it's not picking up any foundation so far. But I am going to pat just in case. Worry about going too overboard, but anyway, there is the bronzer contour. My lighting is super bad, so I apologize, but see how it's more warmer tone, but it blends super beautifully. I love it. Alright, so I'm going to take my blush brush. It's just this angled fluffy brush, and I'm going right into, and these pan sizes are big enough so you can fit like this whole brush in there and not worry about like touching into that bronzer slash contour shade. But just, I mean, look at that color. Can you guys even tell? Let me dim it down just a little so you guys can see it better, I guess. But oh my goodness, I love this blush color. And it does look like in the pan it has some shimmer. But it might do a little bit of a glow, but I don't, I don't see a whole lot. So if you're worried about shimmery, it's not shimmery, I promise, but I freaking love it. Alright, now my favorite. So I tried this once and just fell in love with it. It is the highlighter in the color White Gold. And I love this. It's nothing pow. It's nothing that's too crazy. But it is just gives you this within glow. And I just freaking love it. And I mean, it's there. If you can see that, it's there, but it gives just kind of like this subtle glow that is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm taking it on the inner cheek there. Maybe I should put something on the brow bone. How about we put put a little bit of this up in here. Crap. It wasn't recording. I apologize. I don't know where it left off. I'm just gonna keep going. I mean, I've got blush, contour, bronzer on, highlight. Yeah, I will be talking about all the products in a minute, so when I get to that point, I'll just kind of say where it's at. But now I'm just using my E.L.F. Brow pencil. Alright. Just like that. Okay. What else is there? Just setting, I think. Oh, lips. No lips. Alright, so I got these matte lipstick things. They're not like lipstick, it's a weird formula. Matte lip color. It's so weird because they're the same thing, but one will have like, it says matte lip color and the other one won't. It's weird. So I've got these two kind of pinky purpley shades. I have found, I've used them a few times, I have found that I have to line my lips first. So I think what I'm going to do... Okay, alright, so I am going to just use one of my NYX lip crayons. This is just the regular one, I don't think it's the suede. This one's called Ever. And it looks like that. There we go. And I'm just going to line my lips with this really fast. And then I'm going to top it with this E.L.F. cream. I'll tell you the color in a second, but... Okay, so there's that. So this is the color in Natural. It's just natural. It's twisty and very well with me. But it's alright. So I'm just basically creating kind of an ombre-ish. Anyway, that's the lip color. It's nice, it's fine, whatever. Alright. Mascara, because I forgot about mascara. I didn't get an eyeliner or anything, but... So this is just their black full length and volume mascara. And the brush is tiny. Like, it's so tiny that it's slightly annoying, but it's also okay in the sense of it coats your lashes, but it's just so small and like fat that sometimes I end up touching. And then I think I'm gonna just do the top lashes. I'm not gonna worry about the bottom, just to make my eyes look a little bit more open. So yeah, this is just their length and volume mascara. Like, nothing too fancy. And it definitely does length. I don't know if it really does volume. I know when I used it on my lower lash line, it made it look really voluminous. Had quite a bit of volume to it. Which was nice. And then setting. Alright, so I've got this E.L.F. Dewy Setting Mist. It's got coconut in it, and it doesn't have anything else on the bottle, so but the sprayer is intense, so you gotta kinda you basically shower in it, but it smells fantastic. Then I'm just going to grab my beauty blender and make sure, because it does splurch you. with like big old chunks. Oops, did I get... So I am just gonna dab over everything to make sure nothing is crazy. And voila, that is all of the products. So now I'm just gonna quickly just go over everything, tell you guys what I really like, what I want to keep using to see if I like it, you know, using it continuously, stuff like that. Alright, so mascara, I do like. Mascara, I've used it a few times. I do like it. It does length. It doesn't really do a whole lot of volume, but I do like length though. So, and it doesn't flake. It doesn't flake. The only flaking I've gotten when I've tried to, when I was dry and tried to add more, it would flake off a bit. But other than that, like throughout the day, no flaking. So that's nice. It might actually replace my Maybelline Lash Stilettos, which is crazy because I use that one every day. Foundation, I don't know if I like. Like today without a primer, doing it with a primer and not setting it, I want to see how it'll sit on my skin. I have a problem with just foundations completely just separating on my skin. Like, even ones that are really good just separate. Like, I don't know if I need to find my magic powder that's just gonna go with everything with my face, but so far I haven't found that. So, so far up close, the foundation actually is looking really nice, and I have high hopes that, high hopes that it will last better not being set on my skin. My skin just could not like powders on top of foundation, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Eyeshadow palette is a complete pass. Like, I really don't like this. I've used it 3 times now, and it's just... I've got ones that work so much better. My Maybelline palette, which was cheaper than this, I think it was only... This was $10, and my Maybelline one, it's that City one. Let's see, I think I've got it. No, I don't have it right here next to me. It's right here. No, not that one. Anyway, it's like one of their little ones, like City ones, and they have different ones of it, and it was like 5 or 8, in between $5 and $8, I don't remember. Works 10 times better than this. Like, no shade on E.L.F, but I just didn't like this palette. I wouldn't mind trying different palettes to see if there's different formulas and what works better, but this one I didn't like, and I probably won't use again. Highlighter. I love this thing. I've already used it a bunch. Absolutely love it. It goes on really nicely. Just looks like a glow within, but a slight pow, you know? And so it's nice, and it is buildable, so you can build it up and get an extremely, like, highlight. Anyway. So I really am enjoying this. Definitely enjoying the Duo blush and bronzer. I'm just calling it a bronzer, even though it's a... Oh my gosh, if I can open it. Love this. Absolutely love this. I have used this every day since I've gotten it. It's definitely not replacing my other ones, but I'm definitely enjoying it right now. It lasts so well on the skin. Absolutely love it. Alright, so lip products, they're okay. I'm not a big matte person. It definitely, if you don't like, even though I have a lip liner on and filled my lips in, these accentuate the lip lines so bad, and my lips are actually not even dry today. And even with the lip liner, it's accentuating it more, and it just doesn't look very good. Like, I don't know. I don't like how it looks. So these are okay. I probably won't pick them up very much. Probably a pass on those. Powder, I still want to keep playing with this. This is the Prime and Stay Finishing Powder. So far, I think it is working great. Like, using that brush underneath my eyes, I think made a world of difference, but I'm going to try using that brush with other powders when I put concealer on the under eyes. But I want to play with this some more. I did put this one all over the face the other day with this foundation. Did not like it. Will not do that again. So I think this is more like for me an eye thing, like just setting the eyes. So I want to try it with different concealers to see if it helps smooth them out and help them last longer and stuff like that. So, concealer. So far I do like the concealer. I've tried it a few times. The only problem is it's just not light enough. I need something lighter. I am one pale woman. So it's kind of hard to know if I really like it or not because I can only use it like on the eyes. I mean, it works fine. Like any other concealer I can put on my eyes. Even if it doesn't work on my face, I can put on my eyes and it works fine. Top part, under eyes, a little different. My under eyes kind of picky. But so far it seems to be working really good on the under eyes. Like, I really like how my under eyes look today. So, awesome. Let's see. Setting spray. Absolutely love this. The dewy. It does add dew to the face. It feels very comfortable. I do not like the sprayer. If I had something else I could dump it into, I would, but you know, it is what it is. I still will use it. But I definitely recommend that. The Glow Lotion, I still don't know for this natural glow lotion. I don't know. I really like it, but I haven't used it enough to know if it's hydrating. It feels hydrating. It feels great on the skin. But I don't know if it really gives too much of a glow. Like, I don't know. I tried using it the other day just on my face. And I didn't really notice much difference. So, yes. I think I talked about everything. Oh no, I missed the eyebrow pencil. It's hiding. Eyebrow pencil. I would pass. I'd rather use my Maybelline one or my It Cosmetics one. It's not bad, like it gets the job done, but I feel like it wears off pretty quickly and I don't really like the formula of the pencil, but it's not bad. If you want to try something new or you're just starting out, it's a great starter pencil, like really great starter pencil. But other than that, like if you already have some and you like them a lot, going to this one might not. But I guess you know, everything always just depends on your preference. If you like a harder pencil or a softer pencil or a pomade or, you know, powder, just depends. And so I feel like it is cheap, so if you did want to try it, you wouldn't be out too much money if you didn't like it, because I think it was like $2 or $3. Okay, I believe that is it now. So that was my full face of E.L.F. I like it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you like the look that I created today. That subscribe button, and if you want, you can hit that notification bell. It'll just notify you when I post. I try to post every week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope you will come back, and thanks. Bye!